I'm hoping we find some images that will be nice to display in the gallery at the Yates for our 100th anniversary celebration. So we'll see what George has. I know he has all kinds of fabulous images and programs, newspaper clippings, and so whatever is visually appealing that we think we can use will be terrific. Hello, yes, for some reason, hi. I can just go.
So what exactly are you trying to find out here, anyway, looking for?
For our 100th anniversary festival, we have the gallery at the Yates, and I'd like to fill it with images from playgoers' history from your scrapbooks as much as possible. So photographs, photos of programs, possibly tickets, newspaper headlines, whatever is visually appealing.
We've got 1923 to 1932 to start off with. And so you were the one that began the collection of this?
Pretty much. There was
Like you
something
found
before,
whatever-
but I had to replace a lot of it, and so these are all new scrapbooks.
Right.
From then.
So this
This is the very first show of Playgoers. It was a musical called Growing Up.
going up. Okay, well that might be
Going
interesting
up.
as far as the very
Yeah.
first show ever that Playgoers did, right?
Yeah.
A vocal score. So it was a musical.
Yeah. It was
Mm.
really like an operetta almost, or something of that nature. You don't know about it. Just tells you.
The amateur
Here,
stage.
you see, here's the
Oh,
actual
going
April
program.
10th, 1923, wonderful.
Oh, cool. Okay,
That's
9th to 10th,
fabulous.
yeah. And that was, now where did they have that? Where was that?
That would be in the Majestic Theatre.
Which was,
It doesn't exist anymore, but it was on Fifth Avenue between 5th and 6th Street. The Majestic Theatre actually was the main theatre for live productions when it was built in 1910,
oh, okay.
and
Wow.
it could seat 1,000 people.
Now look at this curtain at, does that say 8:15?
8:15.
Now we were just saying how late things start, but I guess it's
Just the way of it.
it's theater, I suppose. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then the $1.50 and $1 for the ticket prices. Wow. Here's another program of that. Neat.
There's your
So there's the
Majestic
Majestic.
Theatre.
Oh, okay.
Now, when in the 1930s, when movies started to come, now this was not a movie theater, but eventually it was converted so that it could show movies as well.
Okay. They put in a
Because
screen or whatever.
they had to, with movies coming in as competition and so forth, the live theater began to lose out to some extent. So the theater had to extend itself.
Yeah, one of the changes to stay
Eventually,
with the times.
eventually that theater just had to close, and it became the Purity Dairy. You could get into the theater for about 15 cents in those days for the motion picture theaters,
Oh,
whereas you'd be paying $1.50, maybe $1 to $1.50 for live theater.
oh, that would make a big difference.
Yeah.
then.
Huge difference.
Yeah, as far as the whole town's talking. And again, April seemed to be our month back then, as far as when things were put
Yes.
on. A 3-act farce.
This is the same play
1925.
that we put on for the opening of the Sterndale Bennett Theatre.
Oh,
The whole
wow.
town's talking.
Yeah, we were able to find that. It was quite accidental that I was going to a theater, a little theater in the town called Lyndon, Washington, and here they're putting on The Whole Town's Talking.
Really?
And so I later, when I remembered that, I wrote to them and asked them if they could give me information about how to get scripts and royalties and things of that nature, and they said that that I would have to contact the writer, what's her name, Anita Lewis estate.
Oh, because I was thinking,
Yeah.
maybe she was
Yeah.
still around.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't around, but her estate was looking at this, and we did that. We had to pay royalties to them.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, neat.
That's fun. And what year was that, George?
1990.
1926, HMS Pinafore at the Majestic.
Yeah.
This one's in May. Deck a vessel to be on stage. Well, that must have been quite the set. Oh, look at that. That's actually
That
quite.
could be a really fun one.
That's nice. That's very good.
Yeah,
Look. That's a nice set.
Pinafore.
I'll have some familiarity. So that's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. And then here's the. Yeah, wow. Very cool. 4 one-act plays. A School for Scandal.
You got it. This was a major one again. We got a picture of it here too. Yeah.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
cool. Okay, that's a neat set. And this is 1927. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be lovely.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Toreador, another musical comedy.
Yeah, 1928. Music mingles fun in the Toreador.
Now, Sterndale Bennett himself was a singer, as well as
okay. I don't know if I
in
knew
fact,
that.
he conducted the St. Augustine's Choir while he was here, and he loved to sing, and so it was quite natural that so many of these early ones
Would have
that they
been.
put on were musicals. His grandfather was an actual very important English composer of the time of his day.
Oh,
Yeah, Sir Sterndale Bennett, who
okay.
resides now in Westminster Cathedral.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Oh, we've got some photos. These are probably some of their first photos as far as Yvonne Schweitzer and Muriel Sterndale Bennett.
Mhm.
So is that his wife or
No, that's
daughter?
his daughter.
Oh, okay.
That's the one who came to the opening of the Sterndale Bennett Theatre.
Okay.
Muriel.
Wow. And Edith Gibson. Look at that.
It's a great shadow.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, Majestic Theater. Here we go. So one of the tickets. Oh, and there's one of our membership cards.
That's right, yes.
Who was on there? Church. H.W. Church.
Church.
Went here. Oh, we got look at that, a beer ad at that point in time. There we go. The biggest seller.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was our Lethbridge beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Marlowe's Meat Market. Groceries.
Lots of ads in the paper. in
Wow.
case.
This
Look at
was a
that,
lot
eh?
of. That is Headley Hassett Ford Garage. Ooh, this was heavily. This is the beginnings were heavily endorsed
Yeah,
or heavily.
exactly. All the elite actually in Lethbridge at that time were very strong supporters of playgoers.
So Playgoers Club first effort, real treat, apparently. So that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Playgoers Club strikes very high standard. Okay, right off the get-go. That sounds a good thing too.
It was nice thing in those days. We had a lot of support from the Lethbridge Herald. because even staff members in the Herald were involved with playgoers to some extent. Some of them.
Oh,
you know.
okay, yeah.
And,
Well, that helps.
And Mr. Buchanan, who was the publisher of the Herald, was a very good supporter. In fact, his son later became president of playgoers for a while, Hugh Buchanan.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And George, what was the
That
highest
was
membership?
8,000, I think. I mean,
800.
sorry,
800. Okay, I thought
yeah.
I saw that somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
good to
and
know.
then
You
about a
paid
month.
50 cents for a membership was all. Just 50 cents.
Yeah.
Another ticket's lovely.
The Raffles was a play, but a mystery. And Sterndale Bennett himself played the main role, even though he also directed the play. First Alberta Drama Festival, which Sterndale
1930.
Bennett was also responsible for getting people together from Edmonton and Calgary and Medicine Hat to talk about starting a Alberta festival.
Okay. Let's see what pops out at us as we go
Yes.
through this one. And so, lots of great articles, majestic stuff. Yeah, lots of fluff, or a little bit of fluff, I guess.
Lots of drama festivals and things like that.
Oh, to play here in festival, that's quite the costume. Mrs. Elizabeth Haynes,
Oh,
who played the part of Elizabeth the Queen. Well, that is quite the costume, eh?
It is.
And she became Mrs. Theatre Alberta, basically. Everybody knew Miss Elizabeth Haynes. In fact, I had the honor of being directed by her at one time
Really?
when I was at the University of Alberta.
Wow.
That's very cool.
This is lovely.
What do we got going on here? The cast of Playgoers, 1933, festival production of Becky Sharp.
That's lovely.
Oh yeah, look at these outfits. Wow. Costume drama. That's more Becky Sharp.
Once Sterndale Bennett left, there's kind of a void there, but she just jumped right in.
A talented little miss. Verna Russell, 5-year-old daughter. What was she doing? Sings and dances at the little theater night of the Playgoers Club. Aw. We'll dance at Review. Mrs. Jack Bryan and Pilot Officer A.G. Clark.
Now this is-
Here and a
this-
dance at the Embassy Club.
This was during the war, when they members of Playgoers joined together with other groups from the YMCA and so forth to put on shows during the war.
The Spring Wartime Review, April 16th. 50 cents for the ticket, 1942. Of Wayne and Schuster fame. Ooh, that's
That's a beautiful
interesting.
thing.
By Florence Calvert. This is, one of the trophies.
Yeah.
For
That's-
the Dominion Drama Festival.
That is a very cool trophy. That's interesting. The Calvert Trophies. 3 leading Canadian sculptors designed these Calvert Trophies, which are the top awards in the 13th Regional Drama Festival and the Festival Final. The trophies were executed in distinctive woods to portray aspects of dramatic art. They were designed under the direction of the Special Committee of the Dominion Drama Festival and have been distinctive contributions to Canadian art, as well as trophies worthy of the highest honors in Canadian drama. They are interesting, different.
Yeah.
Calvert.
We did.
Uh-huh.
Papa is all. And I was Papa. My wife Nellie was Mama. Daughter Lori was daughter.
Oh,
It was a real family affair.
wow, that's neat.
And Kay Robinson was in it. And
My goodness, looking off. Oh, we got a group of individuals.
Coldale Little Theater Papa is all just in them.
Oh,
Marching part.
neat. Coldale cast wins acclaim. Beautiful production. Coldale's presentation captures 6 awards at Alberta Drama Festival. Oh, right on. I think this was is this the 1956? Okay. Has the names of all the individuals and so on. Oh, this must be Harvey. Yeah, it's like, oh, look at the bunny. The bunny in there. Playgoers put finishing touches to play.
That was the first time
600
we did Harvey.
attend
We did Harvey
performances.
again later.
Wow.
Linda Johnson directed Harvey later.
Reading and Lethbridge Regional One Act Festival, which was held in Stirling that year.
Stirling, that's where Mrs. Christensen came from.
And Lethbridge Playgoers did Overlaid.
Yeah, you think, well, why would a woman from the little town of Stirling become so important to Alberta theatre? But she did.
Years, our first 36 years that we just went through.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's incredible. And fantastic to have all of that. Just think if it wasn't for you. We would have none of this history preserved, right?
Are you sure about that?
It'll be this, then this, then that.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, we've only been through half of them. Well, I don't even know if it's been half. Because we're up to 7. It's only 1969, right? We've got to 2022. So there's many, many, many more years to go here. All right. Be interesting to see what the Galt has, like if they have some of the similar stuff or if they have some different things that we haven't seen, we didn't see at George's, because there's a lot there. He has so much. And I like the, like some of the things really stood out, right? There were certain things, and there was that green goddess photo. Intriguing. Like I'd like to look into the history of that as far as what was that about, right? Because the set was just kind of funky.
Yeah, very interesting stuff.
And with the black and white, it's hard to tell like what exactly that was made out of.
Let's see how this goes. I'm sure they have some great stuff for us.
I know, kind of excited.
It is
like,
exciting.
What do they,
Yeah, it'll be good.
what do they have?
Oh, fabulous. Open McCullough. And what's your name?
Nancy and Dave.
Hello. Hi, Andrew. I'm Nancy.
I'm Andrew.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, absolutely, yes. My pleasure.
All right, where are
Okay.
we going?
Yeah, we'll sit over there. Yeah.
So we're here to look for materials for the gallery at the Yates that we're going to be using during our Centennial Festival for Playgoers of Lethbridge. And so any images that represent either our group or theater or even Lethbridge in general that
Yeah.
would be interesting to the public, we would love to have access to. And
Yeah, I think we have a number of them. I know that we have a lot of textual records.
so if you're talking about programs, you have actual programs or these digitals of programs from?
No, we do have some original programs. I'm pretty sure. Usually what we collect are the original publications and photographs, mostly as prints. So let's have a look. Playgoers. Okay, so this is just a number of them. Okay, so maybe that's a good one to start. Okay, so I'll just note the number and I will bring them to you right away. So this would be just a good representative sample of those. So the number starts with 1995, so it should be in this section. Should be right here. Over there.
See, look at this. We're back to this again, right? God save the king.
That's right.
So this was just some different productions, like theatrical productions, but not necessarily playgoers. but just that were happening.
Looks like
And
that'll all
this
be
is
LCI.
from the school and professional theater companies. Oh, the Majestic. Okay, here's some things. Just gonna. All right. Alberta Conservatory. All right, Majestic. The Westminster Glee Singers, famous English vocalists on world tour.
Wow.
Oh, this is a simple one, just a paper. Oh yeah, this is great.
Who's that?
March 15th, 1928. Elaline Turris and Seymour Hicks. The Man in Dress Clothes, Sleeping Partners, Scrooge and Mr. What's His Name?
With their entire London company.
Wow.
First Grand Canadian Tour.
Yeah, post your mail when ready and ensure early
What a lovely card.
something. Yeah, and that's even that little cross there. That's very cool. Yeah, and I guess their membership card.
Well, it doesn't. It's not a
Who
membership
talked about a
card.
membership?
Admission on presentation
Yeah,
of...
I thought you'd said something on presentation of 1923 membership. Oh, I guess the card maybe.
It's like an invitation announcement.
Yeah, it wasn't
Didn't
sent
go
out.
through the mail.
Second fiddle. Yeah, the same sort of thing. Playgoers. Yeah, the Playgoers Club. Oh, we had apostrophe there. Program, October 12th. Is it, what are your eyes like? 1932? Okay.
Well, that's another sign of civilization, like the Series Center having the theatrical production. I remember there was some description of the city in the 30s. A person from outside moving in, describing the impression of the city, and one of the things that she picked up as a really feature that shows that it's a vibrant community. The mail delivered twice a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah.
Yes. So that's a sign, and that would be another, I suppose.
Gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, twice a day.
Twice a day.
Yeah.
And the Playgoers Club presents The Gingham Girl, November 7th and 8th. And again, 1936 at the Majestic. Big
Dude,
new
you
card
got
that has everything. The new 1936 Oldsmobile. Okay. Ooh. Masters of Textile Reclaiming.
Still the 30s?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very 30s. Yeah.
There it is.
It's a lovely set.
Isn't that cool?
That's beautiful.
You know?
The Green Goddess set. It's like a, guessing that's the Green Goddess. But yeah, I mean, I wonder what they. Okay. Like this. What's this?
Mhm.
Right, it's hard to tell.
I think
Black
it was
and white.
1927 or 1928. I can't remember exactly. So if we wanted to get
Mm-hmm.
an enlargement of this, it would
Yeah.
be a scanned digital, and would that work in a larger size?
Yeah, well, it depends what the original is. Well, so it is a medium size original. I think
Selected.
in house we can do up to 20 inches. That's actually
Okay.
the size, the maximum size we
Wonderful.
can do on a 22-inch photo paper.
Okay, wonderful. Now I know this is just a list, like a working list, and we may not
Yeah.
use all of these or
Yeah.
any of these. But I believe there were different sources, so some were
Mhm.
photographs, some were negatives. How
Yeah.
does that affect your process in terms of producing those images?
Okay,
for
so
us?
in terms of quality, negatives are better than prints.
Okay.
If they are larger negatives, that's the best case scenario. If we have like that size of negative,
Right.
that's the best possible scenario for enlargements and for quality. And then in terms of our like make them ready, yeah, we just scan them. I just need to know what size of
Okay.
you require, and then go.
Oh. Are you looking at the shadow versus non-shadow? Or is that the original?
No, I'm just modifying for printing right now.
Okay.
So, should be asking to the paper. So theoretically,
This looks good.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a lovely image.
Yeah, it's just different, right? It's like it'll all come down to that little green goddess at the end there.
Yeah.
How does she look? Okay. Wow. It's all fun with that, right? It's all. Okay. Yeah, I think that works.
Mhm,
Okay.
I do too.
Yep.
oh, that's your print then.
Wonderful.
Excellent, excellent.
Thank you.
See again with the rays, right? Like that is so gorgeous.
Yes. Lovely.